Hello, everybody. Once again, this is Nana Biney, and coming to you live from Casablanca, Morocco. Again, I'm in Morocco to find out how come many successful people visit this exotic place to have fun. And I also want to find out what makes people successful. I have tried to have interviews with people to find out really what makes people successful. And I know the secret has eluded everybody because it's not easy to find the answer to what really makes people successful. But I can tell you one thing for sure. If you really want to be successful, you just don't have to sit at one place. It is something that we need to be questioned for. It is something we need to be searching. It's like a quest for something that eludes us. But it has become a reality for a lot of people. So the essence of the video is to help a lot of people who are still searching. Is to help a lot of people who still want to find out if there is something called the magic formula for success. If there is something that they can do to help them to become successful. And I can assure you that as much as the answer is not that easy, it is still possible for people to become successful in their own small ways. And I can start by saying that if you want to be successful, the question you have to ask yourself is, what kind of success are you looking for? Are you looking for material success? Are you looking for success academically? Are you looking for success by making people like you? Are you looking for success in all aspects of your life? Then there are things you still have to know that the successful people do. And to know these things, like I've already said, you need to visit their websites, you need to visit their YouTube channels, you need to read more about successful people. And don't forget, in every part of this world, there are successful people, millionaires, hidden around there. And it's so sad. When we talk of successful people, people think they are people who can only be found in the Western world like America, Europe. No, there are successful millionaires and billionaires all over the world. I mean, look at it where I'm standing right now. I'm in Morocco, Casablanca. So you can imagine how beautiful this hotel really is. Yeah, you can imagine how beautiful this hotel is, in Casablanca. And you just ask yourself, is this place in Africa? Yeah, it is Africa. This place is Africa. This is Casablanca in Africa. So you can imagine, to become successful, it's not limited to certain group of people. Everybody can be successful in their own small way. And the whole idea of this video is to reach out to those who have given up hope, thinking they can never make it out successful in life because they are trapped in that social pyramid that I've been talking about. The pyramid where the rich people at the top control everything. And those in the middle work for the rich people, and the majority of everybody else is at the bottom. And they are fighting their way to the top, and they don't have no clue. But I can tell you that you can make it in your own small way by finding a way gradually outside the pyramid. You have to go through the rocky hills, right by the pyramid. You don't have to go through the pyramid because if you don't have a formula, you're going to fail. You're going to really going to fail. So what you're supposed to do is this. Again, I'm going to repeat the formula for success. As I said before, the secret to success is motivation. The secret to motivation is cultivation. And the secret to cultivation is action. Take action. Don't just sit down and assume things are going to materialize by itself. No, it doesn't work like that. You got to take action. You have to make things happen for you. Okay, because if you don't make things happen for you, then you're going to be where you are and you're going to be suffering and suffering until one day you drop dead. And when you die, there will be no sign on your grave. It means you never made any contribution to this world. And don't forget, those who made so much contribution to this world were not born that way. They were not born to be great. They were not born with silver spoons in their mouth. Yes, of course, some of them were born like that. But I don't think everybody was born like that. Think about it. Most of us were born poor. We work our way so much to the top. We hustled. You know what? We didn't even have enough education to start with. We didn't have enough money to start with. A lot of people were opposed to our style because they think we don't belong there. They think we're supposed to be hanging around at the bottom of the pyramid. But we said, no, we don't want to be at the bottom of the pyramid. We want to go to the top of the pyramid. So we chose the road less traveled. We chose a road that is going to be very difficult. But at the end of it all, we will find ourselves successful. Are we successful yet? Not really. But we are far better than we started. And that's what we want to help you to become. We want you to be better, far better than you started. And don't limit your imagination. Don't say to yourself, it can never be done. Yes, it can be done. I understand that you are working. I understand that you don't even have time. You go to work from morning, afternoon, and evening, and probably take so much classes. It is tough for you, I know. But your brain is so huge, bigger than the computer. Unfortunate is you haven't used much of the brain. When you start processing the brain that is being motivated, you will sleep less. You will find time within your very compressed schedule and start processing the brain and ask yourself, what am I really good at? How much money do I want to save within this period? And what do I intend to do with this money? What can I do that will make people take notice of me? Are people taking notice of me right now? The answer is no. Why? Because you are ordinary. You are doing ordinary things and you expect extraordinary results. It's not going to happen, my friends. You have to get up and be counted. Try to dress nicely if you can. Dress nicely. You know, hygiene is very important. The way you look, whatever you do matters a lot. So don't give up the fight. We are going to go all the way to the top. And we are going to make it together. Once again, my name is Dr. Fred Biney. I am your motivational coach, trainer, friend, and together we're going to make things happen. We have to change the paradigm. We have to shift the way people look at us. We have to shift. We always cannot accept the status quo where always some people are at the top, some people are at the bottom, and the people at the bottom always worship the people at the top. No, it's about time we turn things upside down. It's about time you enjoy your fair share of what God has created in this world. There are so many amazing, beautiful things in this world, but you will never, ever turn to see them if you don't open your eyes wide. If you don't start saying to yourself, I want my fair share. And I know the greater God will bless you and guide you all the way. It's Nana Biney once again. Bye. See you. We'll make it. Bye.